Everybody. Hey, welcome to Stuck in Beta. I'm Greg, and with me is Josh and Josh. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, this is the only show you can find that is...
that waits on our one loyal listener before we start.
Yeah. That's what we do. And last week's episode, there's some problems.
We're recapping?
No, look at what Mike put in the chat room.
Upload last week's episode. Yeah, what happened?
So,
I don't... Is there a story?
No, I'm getting the BS look on his face right now is what I'm getting out of this.
No, I keep trying. So, I have a computer upstairs.
Technical difficulties.
He's full of it. I can see it.
I am not full of it. That computer upstairs sucks. It keeps crashing.
Well, this one down here keeps rebooting too.
Yeah, well, you
guys need to know need a number of a good IT guy.
Yeah, I need a good IT guy. Yeah. Anyway, I've been trying to edit that. I have the thing downloaded. We got like 3 spots in there where the thing rebooted. Hopefully that doesn't happen this week. Knock on wood.
You can't splice them together, huh?
So
you're not getting paid until you upload that, by the way.
Okay, well.
We're holding your salary.
I'm sorry. So it's Wednesday.
Yep.
We're on a Wednesday again. We've been doing Thursdays.
Thursday?
We've been doing Thursdays for a while.
Yeah.
Feels like a Tuesday.
I wanted to do it on Tuesday. Kidding. So what do you got to talk about? Is this really show number 30?
It is.
This is 30.
It's amazing.
The big 3-0.
I know.
I see you put that in the agenda. Yeah, big 3-0.
Yeah. What is that?
What are you looking for?
The symbolizing?
No, you don't get to touch the soundboard.
Where the heck is it? Oh,
Game show?
the 30th. Oh. There we go.
Wow.
You should have been on that. I'm going to have to take that away from you.
You told me to stop pushing buttons the one show.
When it's relevant, you can push them. Shut up. Like if I... Torque wrench.
Yep, torque wrench.
So yeah, 30 episodes. What did we start this back in July?
August of last year.
August. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, that was episode 2.
Oh,
it was in July. Yeah, you weren't around for the first episode.
Yeah. The best episode.
You weren't?
Yeah, that was our best
I don't
episode
remember that at all.
You don't remember that I wasn't here?
No.
Yeah. That's how we start things out without too many Joshes.
Yeah, never mind. All right, what are we talking about?
What else is going on?
Well, after you chastised us last week for not getting measured for our tuxedos.
Yeah, someone still hasn't.
I went and got measured for my tuxedo.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
It was a fine experience. Besides, the lady measuring me had typhoid, and she was coughing all over me.
Wow.
Then, so you have to put on the pants, you have to put on the shirt and vest. Camouflage vest. I'm surprised by that out of you, Greg.
Well, I thought about... Well, you didn't get the bright orange one?
No, that was the bow tie.
Oh, yeah.
She has me standing there in, the octagon of mirrors to check myself out. And the jacket didn't fit, so she's like, "Oh, let me go get another jacket." Okay, fine. So I'm standing there, wasting time waiting for her to come back. And I see this old man walking around looking at clothes, trying to pick out sweater vests and whatnot. And the guy had to be 80. I mean, he's like hunchback and everything, all white hair. He looks over at me and does like one of these stutter step looks at me and gives me a thumbs up. Wow, you look good. So I'm standing there thinking, 1, did I just get hit on by an 80-year-old man? And 2, as Greg put it when I told you this story, is I still got it.
Yeah, boosted your confidence.
Yeah, hell, I was walking on cloud 9 the rest of the day, man. I went up to Kendrick's and got meat, came home, barbecued. It was a good day.
So
wow.
But that's weird out of the blue. Did you turn around really and wink at him? Or
no,
something?
I didn't. I gave him
you
the
bending
nod.
over?
I mean, I'm like, thanks for acknowledging my awesomeness.
Was it more of... See, that's what I'm wondering. Was it a hit on, or was it just kind of another guy going, "Hey, you're looking good"?
I don't know. I don't know. He was 80 years old, and he liked the way I looked. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there you go.
Just
you
a
got
nice old man.
And the funny thing was, before, I get everywhere early, and they didn't open until 10. Well, if you show up to the mall early, it's full of mall walkers. And I think I sent you two the message that said, these are my people.
Yeah.
They're here early. They got stuff to do.
He got sticks.
So he was
sneakers.
recognizing you as one of his own.
Apparently. Could be.
Octarian or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Octarian?
Isn't that what it's called? Someone in their 80s?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
He could see my soul.
I got to get fitted, so
Yeah, he could see it.
Yeah.
I got an early bird.
It's almost dinner time.
It's 10 o'clock. I'm late for lunch.
I'm getting gussied up for dinner.
How are you going to make it through
I don't
the
know.
reception?
It's going to be rough.
Did you stay up to wee hours of 8 o'clock?
I think I did go to bed at 8:30 Sunday.
So the reception is
Monday.
scheduled to last how long?
Oh, it'll be over at 9:30.
Thank God. I'll be sleeping on the
9:30,
way
that's
home.
early.
That is early. What time does it start?
Well, 5:30. So
So you're not doing one of these where you have the wedding at like noon and you have a 7-hour break.
Yeah.
well, there's like
reception.
a 4-hour break or
No,
whatever.
that's better than that 7-hour break or that
'Cause
7-hour window.
We're
where
gonna
I'm
do
taking
the
photos.
pictures and all that. So
Oh, right. So it's in between
yeah.
on the
So-
fun bus.
Yeah.
You're coming up on the deadline to get your tuxedo measured.
I know.
I'm just
It's
telling
Friday. I'm going Friday. Day after tomorrow.
You have to give them Molly's name. The lady was so confused. She said, "Who's the name?" I said, "Mushong." She's like, "I don't got that name." I had to give him Greg's phone number. She's like, "Oh, I found it. Molly's on here instead of Greg."
Huh.
So
She gets stuff done.
but I didn't know how to spell Molly's last name.
Yeah,
So-
Jeff didn't either.
You have to know how to spell her name,
Well, to look it up in the system as far as what
Starts
they
with
have
I,
to order.
right?
That's a IG. I think is about
Yeah.
as far as I could get.
IGLE?
Yeah.
H-E-A-R-T?
Then I
There you
don't-
go.
Dang!
Yeah.
So, yeah, give them Molly's name, not Greg's name when you go.
So if anyone wants to get fitted, you
Yeah,
can now go
yeah.
up there.
The best man
say your
pays for the
job.
tuxedos, so it's
Yeah,
it's
that's
on
how it
my-
goes.
Am I the final holdout?
I think
Probably.
I'm pretty sure you are because I went there with Jeff and Dad this weekend.
I'm a major procrastinator when it comes to that stuff. Like stuff
Really?
that's just kind of out
I don't
of...
see you like that at all.
I'm surprised it took so long for you.
Yeah.
Just stuff that's like just out of my way to like a location. I don't know. Just stuff like
You
that.
drive by South County Mall every day, twice.
I never ever make stops to or from work unless it's to come here.
Wow.
Never ever. Oh, gas on a very
Well,
rare
sure.
occasion, but I never
You
stop.
gas up in Hillsboro before you leave?
Yeah,
Do you?
usually. But so yeah, that's why I was trying to get everybody to do it at the same time. That
We
would
would
be
have still been waiting.
Yeah.
No, if you would have planned it and said, "Hey,
I
we're
told
going
you
on."
2 weeks ago I was going on Monday.
Well, I didn't want to go to the mall. On a
I didn't
Monday.
either, but I did it for Greg.
There you go.
Well, I'll get it done.
Yeah, I had gotten a call
You're
last
not going to have
week.
an old man hitting on you, though.
No.
Yeah. Depends on how early you get
Maybe
there.
I'll have a young man this time. I'll go like in the afternoon.
Good
evening.
idea.
Oh, yeah.
There- that's
you
more
say-
I
your,
will-
that's more your people.
I will be the old man.
Didn't you say there was 2 homosexual men helping
Yeah.
your dad and Jeff?
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's what I'm looking forward to, huh?
There
Just
you go. I was gonna no, but before
Off
I
the
go-
train tracks. We
Yeah,
screwed him
before I
up.
go on there, I was just gonna say I had gotten called last week saying, "Yeah, this is Men's Warehouse. We've only had 4 people get fitted.
Your groomsmen are a
10."
bunch of assholes.
Yeah. So I got to make sure. I think Rob is the only other one that I don't know for sure if he.
Oh, hey, he lives probably right down the street from South.
No,
County
he lives
Mall.
in Fenton now.
Oh,
He
okay.
lives behind Gravoy Bluffs.
Okay.
So, what else we got?
What, any other wedding update you can share?
We met with our photographer last night. I mean, we're going over the last details and all that
Cool.
fun stuff.
This weekend's Molly's bachelorette party, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing Saturday night?
Probably nothing.
All right.
So we're
There's
gonna
no
hang
hockey-
out.
There's no hockey game on.
We're gonna hang out. We're gonna do our own thing. Boys not out.
So we're gonna do a special podcast.
No, you know what we should do if we're gonna do that? Get ripped before we do it and do a special ripped podcast.
The ripped podcast.
I think it'd be brilliant. It would be the best show ever.
But I think Molly wants me to pick her up at some point.
Really?
She can have Annette drive her home.
Yeah, Lori can bring her home.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go. She's got 2 rides.
Okay.
Lori won't get drunk.
No.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
I don't know what they're just like going to somebody's house.
They're going to.
I mean, it's pretty
Yeah.
painting and then somebody's house. Or something.
painting
It's
and
not a
pizza.
surprise, is it?
No.
No, because I think Molly organized it, didn't she?
Yeah, I think it's
or
over.
helped.
Yeah,
Oh,
over at a friend's house.
Greg, I need you to
Painting
organize
on-
something for me.
Pallet wood or
I'm
something.
not organizing anything.
Strippers.
Yeah. So why do you have 2 beer glasses there? What happened?
What's that?
He's throwing shade.
That Glutch or Gutch or whatever beer that you had. I tossed the can, but man, that thing exploded.
Gulch.
There's pictures on Instagram. Did you share that picture, Greg?
I
put
did
it on
not. I didn't. I just took a picture.
I put it on my Instagram feed.
Well, I don't know. The can was so tight that it was like hard. And once I popped the top, Greg warned
You
me.
just can't stop.
It spewed all over the place.
Yeah.
Foamed up, made a big old mess. The studio was pretty damn clean before you did that.
I know, it was really clean.
It was.
It's usually really clean here. Jeez. I was had something and then I just lost it.
You are on your game tonight.
I'm really on my game.
You guys see any movies or anything lately?
Watched Moana over the weekend. That newest
Oh, the
Disney
Disney.
animated movie. That was decent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got The Rock in it.
Yeah.
It's
His
pretty
voice.
good.
Right,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I haven't watched anything. I know you've watched.
Mr.
I guess you
Moviegoer.
went. I guess you went to the theater
Did
to see it.
The Founder. That was a really good movie.
Who's in that?
Michael Keaton. It's the story of McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
Ray Kroc.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good movie. I'm kind of a dork for those kind of like based on a true story.
Kind of documentary
Yeah,
type.
kind of documentary. I mean, it's a Hollywood. It's got a Hollywood spin to it, so it's just based on a true story. So you don't know how much of it's embellished and all that. But it was a really good movie, and I knew a fair amount of the story and how he, I knew he wasn't the inventor of McDonald's, but he took over the franchise, or he franchised the restaurant
From the McDonald brothers, right?
Yeah, McDonald Brothers. Yeah, they had one location out in California. Ray Kroc was from Illinois. He was pretty old, I guess. Whenever he started, I would say he's probably like in his 40s or 50s. Whenever he started it, It wasn't like he was really young, but it was a really good story. And the thing about it was that it just like we watched it as a family, and even my kids were like, "Oh, he's a jerk," but then at the same time, like Lori, my wife, she was like, well, but they wouldn't let him do this. So it was just like it was really interesting to see like the conflict of the story, and like it made you really think like, well, was he really a bad guy, or was it just the circumstances that makes him look like a bad guy? But anyway, I would recommend it. I thought it was a really good movie, and Michael Keaton's a really good actor, I think.
Well, I was trying to see if he was nominated for that movie because they had announced the Academy Awards. I don't see it in here.
Probably
so
not.
Probably not.
I don't think it had.
Well, it probably came out too late, didn't it?
Oh, I thought it came out last month. Maybe it did.
I thought those had to be in 2016.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I don't know.
I don't know that it had anything that significant to be nominated for anything, but I just thought it was a really good movie because it offered, like, anytime that you're thinking about a movie, like afterwards, and trying to kind of think about what happened, and it kind of stuck with me. So I just, from that aspect, I think it was.
Did you go to McDonald's?
Not yet. No, I haven't.
So, I mean, his biggest claim wasn't that like speeding up the whole business.
He didn't have anything to do with that.
Oh yeah,
So-
but I thought that's what he.
That was what the McDonald brothers did.
Oh,
And so then he wanted to. He learned of it. He learned of the restaurant, and he went there to visit. And as soon as he saw it, he was like, "You guys gotta you got to franchise this. This is awesome. You guys have a great job. It was like the food was ready like right when you placed the order. And the interesting thing was that he was spending all this time going, like he was a salesman, and he was going drive-in to drive-in like all over the Midwest to these, like what is that one here in town? The drive
Stoplight.
No, the rallies or Sonic, yeah. You park at the spot.
Car hops, I guess.
Yeah, that's what he was used to in the Midwest here, and all the orders took like up to a half an hour.
Holy cow!
To get your food at the time. So whenever he went out there and saw saw what they were doing, he just couldn't believe it, and that's whenever he wanted to spread it. So I don't know. It was a pretty cool story.
Interesting.
Huh. So, you have one of you wrote this restaurant
That was me.
topic down.
Oh yeah, because
While we're on the topic of
your hatred of restaurants and
my hatred,
your poor behavior in restaurants,
poor service, I do not.
I am amazed at this, that you actually walk out of restaurants.
Rules. You have rules that you live by.
I'm floored by this.
I wouldn't say I have rules per se. It's just kind of, if you walk into a place and it takes, it's going to take you a while to get seated or whatever. Like you walk in, there's no one waiting except for you, and you're waiting for someone to seat you, waiting. Like, okay. And then finally someone seats you. Then you get seated. You're like, I got a bad, you get that bad feeling. You're like, I already have been screwed trying to get a seat. This place isn't that busy. Then once you're seated, if they don't come over and at least say, hey, I'm helping these people with an order, I'll be with you in a moment, something like that. Give me a hello, something. But no, it was more of you're just sitting there waiting. I'm just like, screw this. We've walked in places before where the place is totally empty, but you could see there's about 7-8 tables unbussed,
Yeah.
dirty glasses and all that. I'm like, we're leaving. I'm like, we're out of here.
We're out of here.
Well, because if they're not bussing tables, they're not waiting on people properly.
Yeah.
Well,
they're probably short-staffed.
But when the place is empty, come on.
I'm just surprised by this action, this behavior.
I'm surprised by your response to that. I would think that you would have that.
I am extremely impatient, and I will tip bad if it's bad service, but I can probably remember one time that I've walked out of a restaurant.
See, I'll usually walk out before I even get the food.
Yes,
though,
I agree. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. My pet peeve is don't give me excuses.
I've walked out after getting the food on a couple of occasions.
We've done that?
At least 2 occasions here in town.
Yeah.
And for similar reasons.
One of the places just closed down.
Yeah, and the other one is, well, we won't go there. But, I don't know that I've done it on the front end. I've complained and been, like, mad.
See, I won't complain before
complain to my family, my wife.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree. Yes, I will do that, too.
And she's like, what am I going to do about it?
Well, and that's when I'm like, usually like, we just stupid. We're an hour, or they said 20 minutes, and we've been here an hour, or something along those lines.
I don't know.
It's frustrating.
I can't tolerate bad service. It's probably happened since I've gotten older. But exactly, I've turned into you.
No, bull. No. I tell you what, who's worse than me is Annette.
Oh yeah,
she will complain like. If her, she asked for a salad and it comes out with onions and she said no onions, by God, that salad's going back and she's getting a salad with no onions.
Molly's like that too.
And I've explained to her time and time again, you enjoy spit on your salad then, right? I mean, sorry, you're getting that.
See, and you said that you will always order a water first.
I like to do that if you get a water first, then you're not tied to anything.
Right.
So you could just say,
screw it, I'm out of here.
But Because when we were in, Panama Beach.
Shut up, Josh.
we went into this restaurant, and it looked really nice or whatever, and it took us forever to get someone. It was right by the beach. It was beautiful, you know, and we're like, man, this is a really nice place, but we weren't getting any service, you know. Someone finally comes to our table, and I'm like, well, we're still kind of looking. Why don't we get a couple waters? That was kind of the way to go, do you still want to stick around here, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you order a beer or something like that, then you're like,
You're into it for a couple bucks.
Yeah, you gotta
Well, but see, then I see the opposite side of that, where I could normally, if I go somewhere like that and I'm unsure, I don't mind ordering a beer, and then just that'll kind of like take the edge off and give me something to do for. I mean, seriously, then I don't really notice. I don't pay that close attention after that point. Then I'm like, I'm beginning to just relax and enjoy the experience, I guess, once I have a drink. And those usually, I mean, typically you can get a beer pretty quickly.
Unless you're with Greg and he's bitching the whole time. We should have left.
Their beer selection sucks.
Actually, I think that place we went to, I did ask for some beer. He goes, oh, here's our beer menu or whatever. I may have actually ordered something, and it took him like 10 minutes, and then he came back.
With a water.
And he didn't. He's like, we don't. It looks like we're out of that. And I'm like, but
I'm out of here.
Well, no, it wasn't like that. It's like, how long does it take you to figure out you're out of something, especially when it's on the menu?
Yeah.
You know.
Now, when you leave, do you normally let them know you're leaving?
Yeah, I hold up both middle fingers and go, I'm out of here. And I flip a table over usually.
The hostess stand.
Yeah.
knock the hostess stand over.
That's how I do it. You know. Gotta make myself known.
Oh, they know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have those kind of rules. Why not? Otherwise, you're dealing like me. You always have this internal anguish, like, God, this sucks. I can't believe I'm spending $50 for this. You know? That's what I deal with a lot.
Yeah.
Not a lot. I shouldn't say a lot, but there's been a few times where I'm like, this is the quality of service, the quality of food, whatever it might be. It was just horrible. It was a horrible experience.
Yeah.
Should have stayed home, damn it.
Cracker Barrel was that situation. Luckily, we had. Sorry, Cracker Barrel. Hope
They lost another sponsor.
They lost another sponsor. Oh, I don't know.
This episode brought to you by.
I guess
Scratch that.
The rest of my family had good experience, but man, I mean, how can you screw up breakfast food?
Yeah,
that's terrible.
That's hard to do.
The eggs were like, they had shells in them.
Oh, wow.
Did you say
See,
something?
I thought
I
Cracker Barrel
didn't.
used a boxo eggs. They didn't really break real eggs.
I think. Well, I hope that's what it was. It was an eggshell. It wasn't a toenail or something.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Man,
I don't know.
you had to go
one thing
way out there.
God,
I hate to see what your nightmares are like.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to see that. So, one thing I didn't even tell my family was that, okay, I hope no one from Cracker Barrel is listening to this. The waitress that I had, I believe, had some form of body odor, and she was standing next to me the entire time, and I kept getting whiffs of it, and it was very odd. It wasn't
So
like
what do
your
you
typical. It wasn't a typical body odor smell. At first, I thought it couldn't be her. It's coming from somewhere else. But where could it be coming from in a restaurant? And then, as she came back and forth, it had to be her. And I think
had to be you.
that was part of the experience.
I thought you were going to say you like dated her in high school or
No.
something. No, she had body odor.
She had BO
No.
then, too.
I don't know. It just wasn't a good
I
experience.
like Cracker Barrel's pecan pancakes.
Really?
Man, those
I
are
like the
good.
blueberry ones.
I haven't been there in, God, I don't know, 5-10 years.
Holy cow.
And it wasn't a good experience
Don't
for
you
me.
like
The
breakfast?
rest of the family didn't have a problem. They
Yeah.
had French toast and stuff like that. I don't know.
Wow.
I had a bad experience. Oh, and the other thing that should have been a huge red flag, and I should have changed my mind immediately, was whenever I placed the order, whatever it was that I ordered, she looked over my shoulder and she was like, uh-huh. And it was like a little bit, like she paused. And I'm like, what's wrong? She goes, oh, it's just that nobody ever orders that. And was like one. You know how they call out like
no one ever orders that.
Grandma's favorite or something.
Yeah, they have these like they have them like circled and highlighted. It was one of those. So how could no one ever order?
Yeah, it's one in the middle. It's a featured item.
Yeah, feature. And then she kind of backpedaled a little bit, and she was like, I mean, nobody ever orders it from me. I mean, people probably order it here. And I'm like,
I'll be in the car.
so I should have walked out right there.
I think I got an Altoid in my pocket. Excellent choice.
Yeah.
So, Greg, I've noticed in the studio today that Wi-Fi is much better.
Yeah, I purchased a Google Wi-Fi router.
Tell me more about this Google.
So, if you haven't heard, there's this company named Google. They are really good with search. You know, that's their thing.
They can help me find my keys?
So, anyway,
he's not even going to answer.
Where are you going?
He's leaving.
He's got to pee.
He didn't enjoy our waitressing. He's out of here.
So you know what? Hey, pull out the Wolpertinger.
Wolpertinger?
And get some glasses.
Man, he's bossing you around.
Yeah, I am. So
you got to Google what now?
So I was checking my speed. My speed last week. So I paid for 100 megabits a second. I was getting like 0.5 or something. It was ridiculous. So
it was like 2 something.
Oh, 2. Oh my gosh. I'm paying for 100.
It's not 0.5. It was 2 something.
Anyway, yeah.
So are we back?
We never left. It's just these
Yeah.
Keep talking, Greg.
Anyway, I hooked up to the router. Or I hooked straight to the modem. I was getting 100 meg down. So what I did, I got this Google Wi-Fi, put that in place, getting perfect signal, having good speeds. So there you go. Interesting story, I know.
That was a good story.
So what kind of features does that thing have on it?
So it is really cool because it, the one thing that is kind of a cool thing, but yet it's like, I wish it had more. There's an app for it, so you have to set it up with this app.
So you cannot set it up through the web interface at all?
No.
Interesting.
So it's got an app. It's iOS and Android. You set it up that way, and you'll see all your devices. You can see real-time devices. I think there's probably like 16 on my right now on it, but you can actually pick a few out, add them to a group, say they're your kids' devices. You could actually say, all right, kids, internet is off for the night. Good night, or do your homework, although they may need the internet for the homework or whatever. But pretty cool features. It's also got where you add a guest Wi-Fi access point to it. So, yeah, it's pretty neat.
So cost.
Yeah.
The cost, it's $129.
That's not bad.
Now, and it could be a mesh network where, like, I only have one. You can actually have several of them if you have a big house, and they act kind of like repeaters, I guess.
Yeah.
So, you can, like, probably one of your houses, you may 2 of them. Although you both you don't live in a 2-story house or anything, so you'd probably be okay.
Yeah, you obviously see a degradation when you come down here in your basement versus being upstairs, going through the wood. No, I've heard nothing but good things about them. I'm interested to see it.
Been pretty nice.
The only downside that I see to it is it only has one physical LAN side port on it, right?
Yeah. So what I have it's like an 8-port switch, 8 or 10, I can't remember, that I have to go into for all my other devices.
That's easy enough to do. But that's just, that I could see that being a negative for people that don't want to have another device. They have their cable modem, they have the Google Wi-Fi puck. They don't want to have another device sitting there. Granted, probably That'd be an interesting statistic to find out how many homes don't have a wired device in them any longer.
Yeah.
Because I only have the one wired device in our house.
What's that?
A desktop.
Oh.
That's actually physically wired to the network.
I don't even have a desktop.
So all of your devices and all your kids' devices, everything's wireless?
The only thing that's Wi-Fi is that damn Channel Master DVR that just crashed.
You mean wired in?
Well, yeah, wired in.
So. Yeah. So, I bet it'd be an interesting statistic. I bet you the majority of people don't have wired devices in their homes.
Yeah, more and more. I mean, you don't need them. I have... It's kind of like I had wires run into a bunch of places, so I just plug it. Like my Xbox... my Xbox can be wireless, but I plug it in because I had a wire there. Same with my TiVo. I have a couple other computers. What do you... Oh, my God.
Oh, man. So
you poured us the beer, right?
So do you want to play your... I'll get a snack, too.
Oh, my God.
Snack,
you are Mr. Get on the soundboard today.
Have snack on the agenda. Okay, Mr. Impatient here.
I thought you would drink it. I thought that's what that comment was for.
That was just me smelling the aroma as I poured it.
So I went to
extremely strong barrel aged.
I went to the Wolpertinger. Isn't that how it is?
Wolpertinger.
They had it's Urban Chestnut. They had a big beer festival. What was that? About a month ago, and I brought home some beer. This is their beer from the festival.
2 years aged in Scotch barrel.
Holy cow!
And it's with raspberries added.
Oh, that's... I'm not going to say anything more.
It doesn't give any...
Did you have it at the festival, Greg? Did you have it at the festival?
They had the 2015 and 16.
Holy cow! I can't even get over the aroma.
This is good. Hits you right there.
That raspberry.
Whoa!
That is good.
It's got some sourness to it.
What's the ABV on this?
I don't know. I can't find it.
I bet you it's on Urban Chestnut's website. This is good. It's almost as sweet as a soda, I think.
I rarely ever like barrel aged beers because there's
you don't like beer anyway.
Yeah, right. No, but I don't like the barrel aged because they have that strong oaky flavor that I really don't care for it that much.
Well, and a lot of barrel aged are very high alcohol content too, so you get that just burn in your mouth too.
But this is different.
Yeah, this is completely
way different. And it's got that tart kind of sweetness. It's just way different. Yeah, I like it.
It reminds me of a soda. It really does.
Kinda, yeah. It's got like a fizziness almost to it, but it doesn't appear to be too carbonated.
Almost like a cherry cola.
Yeah,
like a really
close to that
cherry cola.
I think it's got a little bit more sour to it, though.
Yeah,
like sour cherry.
8% alcohol, 20 on the bitterness.
Yeah, it's low IBU.
Deep ruby brown.
So I've got a snack here too.
Yay! Snack time.
These are ghost pepper potato chips.
Oh man. No!
We had ghost pepper cheese on Hawaiian bread sandwiches last night for dinner.
Yeah,
that was some good spicy cheese, man.
These are from Trader Joe's. I saw them. I'm like, hey, that sounds like a. No. Hey, and they're lattice cut. Your favorite.
You can't go wrong with Trader Joe's.
Ghost pepper? Are they going to be super high?
I doubt it. TJ's has got good stuff, man.
TJ's? Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
I do love these. This crinkle. What'd you call it again?
Lattice cut.
Lattice cut.
Super crunchy. Yeah, they're not hot at all. Yeah, it kind of sneaks up on you, but then not bad.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're giving me a look like you're crazy.
I'm scared. I'm like afraid you guys are pranking me or something.
No, it's not bad at all.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. I was afraid you guys ate there was a
secret bag in there.
You guys gave me this.
It still has a little heat to it.
Yeah,
It's not bad though at all.
Oh, it was good.
These are good.
I wonder why they would call them ghost pepper, though. I mean, I would assume.
I would have think they have I could read you.
You could read us?
Uh-huh. If spicy flavors bring you joy.
Yay!
Yeah, if spicy flavors bring you joy more than any... Oh, this is a rhyme. Okay, or a poem. If spicy flavors bring you joy more...
Oh my God.
More than any game or toy, then try these chips with loads of heat and crunch that simply can't be beat. We've used a chili called the Ghost, providing heat which we can boast is hotter than jalapeno or habanero, and so we issue you a darrow to grab a bag and take a bite of chips packed full of ghostly fright.
That's false advertising.
I think they're pretty hot.
Not at all.
They're a little spicy.
Yeah.
In the back end. I think that the beer and the chips is a decent combination.
Yeah.
We did it.
Would you quit touching things?
All right. Well,
Jerk.
that was fun.
Yelled at me.
Well,
I'm kind of glad we had, because some of the stuff that we've had recently has been tough to share.
Yeah, like
Those
those
like those little
cap
bottle
thing.
caps that we tried
They
to
were
cut
really
up into
good.
three pieces. It's tough.
They were really good.
Yeah.
so you went to the lake this weekend, huh? Mm-hmm. And you saw a weird thing on the lake?
Yeah, we were out on the boat. Got my boat back, and man, weather was beautiful. It was like 78 degrees. We were out for a boat ride, and we see this wave runner. You know those inflatable T-Rex outfits that people wear? They do stupid stuff, go through the grocery
Yeah.
store or whatever. This guy was wearing one of those inflatable T-Rex outfits, driving a wave runner. It was one of the funniest damn things I've seen in a while. It was hilarious.
And I saw your video. It's just weird. It's almost like they were waiting for someone to videotape you.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yes. Yeah, it was funny.
Unless they were videoing it themselves.
No, I didn't see him videoing it, but I don't know.
Why
But there
would
was
you
a
do
ton-
that if you didn't take
There was
pictures or
a
anything?
ton of people on the docks there nearby that were all videoing it as well. So a number of people got the enjoyment of a T-Rex. Yes, that's Greg chewing. Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus, Greg, mute your microphone or something.
I'm
Come on.
trying.
So speaking of our snacks, I wanted to share a story with you about my beloved dog Yoshi and her snacks recently. So Greg has seen her within the past few weeks.
She's lost a little weight.
Yeah, Josh, I don't think you've seen her since New Year's. And so she's a Beagle Basset mix. She's, I would say, a small dog. She's only, I don't know, less than approximately a foot tall, I guess, give or take.
Cute puppy.
And she is, for the last year or so, every time somebody new would come around, they'd always say something about her weight. Oh, she doesn't miss any meals. I mean, perfect strangers would say things like that. Like,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, could you imagine saying that to somebody's child? Or
It's
to their...
funny because someone said that about my parents' dog this weekend.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. She's well fed.
Yeah, comments like that. Well, she never misses a meal. She's well fed, or boy, she's plump and happy. You know, just stuff like that. I would hear that all the time.
And it hurts your feelings, doesn't it?
Well, Lori would get more upset about it than I would.
Really?
Like, she would take offense to it because she felt like it was calling one of your kids fat, basically. So at the beginning of the year, I went on a mission to lower her food intake and try to get her to lose a little bit of weight. And she was carrying too much weight. She was at 30-something pounds, like 32, 33 pounds. So I started portioning out like how much she was going to eat. But regardless of that, she had lost like 6 pounds.
Wow.
And it was like 20% of her body weight.
Yeah.
So she's the interesting thing about her weight loss is that it has made her like so much more like lively, energetic.
Really?
And so she can jump whenever she was little or young, she could jump nearly 5.5 feet high to get a treat out of my hand. I mean, she hasn't been able to do that in a long time. When she was at her heaviest, she could barely get her fat butt off the floor.
You just called her fat. Not nice.
So she lost this weight. Oh my gosh, it's like she had this newfound youth.
Pep in her step.
Yeah, pep in her step. So 2 weeks ago, we had some 2 Hawaiian rolls left in a package in the middle of our island in our kitchen, which island is counter height.
5.5, yeah.
I don't know how she did it, but I left and no one was home. We normally have her in her kennel, and we normally don't have food sitting out. She got up and got those 2 Hawaiian rolls.
Wow.
And I was mad at her. I put her in her kennel,
but impressed at the same time.
Yeah. I was like, how the hell did she do that? Like, I would like to see the video.
She has a trampoline.
So yeah,
You need that camera I have.
yeah, I do. So last night, I didn't even recall what had happened 2 weeks ago. Last night, I get home. Lori's made some pulled pork. We eat it on the Hawaiian rolls. Caleb has to go to practice, so he gets out the sleeve of the Hawaiian rolls, eats 2 of them, and I wrap them back up, and I set them. They're like pretty much in the middle of the island. Didn't think anything of it. Went to drop him off. Came back. The wrapper is laying on the floor. 10 Hawaiian rolls.
Oh my God.
She scarfed down.
Well, have
3
you ever
minutes.
had the King's Hawaiian, man? They're good.
We make Hawaiian bread sandwiches out of
Yeah. I don't
it.
know
She
how.
puke her guts up later.
No, nothing. We thought for sure she was going to be throwing up.
You know she had to be miserable.
Oh my God. That's like,
That's a lot of bread.
got to be 3 times the size of her stomach. It's got to be. I don't know how she does it. I don't
Holy
know
cow.
How. And she's got that beagle in her that the nose just won't quit. And they were wrapped up. It wasn't like they were sitting there like unopened on a plate. Oh gosh, it's just, yeah. So we've restricted her diet. Now she can jump and get the food that she's obviously
put stuff higher.
needing because I'm starving her.
Yeah. Right. That's funny.
Yeah.
I know with me, Chance
You
is a
like to
bigger
jump on the
dog.
counter too?
I do like jumping on a counter, but anytime we have anything out, like when we make her dinner or whatever, we have it out on the counter, and Chance could easily
he's
put his
a lot-
paws up there and get
he's a
into
lot-
it. We
he's
always
a
had to
taller,
put. He is. I understand. I believe we always got to push it to the back
Yeah.
in order so he can't get it, or put something in front of it.
We've seen her on our table like get up and like she doesn't climb on chairs or anything, but she'll contort her body and like literally be on like 1 foot with her head basically balancing on the table and her tongue will stick out. She looks ridiculous,
Like a frog.
Yeah. And she'll just be like, she can see it like I got it. She'll like go to there's no limit.
Wow.
She's probably hurting herself.
Probably.
Along
And
the
then
way.
her stomach exploded after she.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Yeah, we were sure we were gonna wake up to puke all over the place, but there was nothing. No, she didn't do anything.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. What's the Twin Oak pizza? Did we talk about that already?
Oh, have you guys ever went to Twin Oak?
Where is it?
It's in Brentwood.
No.
It's I went to Micro Center yesterday because get the Google Wi-Fi because
Walmart didn't have it?
Walmart, no one has it. Even when I went to Micro Center, they have it, but they can't put it on the shelf. That's what the guy told me.
Why?
So they had to grab it from the back. He's like, we have some agreement where we could carry it, we could sell it, but we can't put it on the shelf. I don't know if there's...
I bet you Cisco and Linksys has that.
Oh, they bought the shelf space or something?
I'd be willing to bet on it.
It could be, but... So, anyway, we went to this wood-fired pizza place, and we had some of the best pizza I've had, man.
Really?
This place is really good. Really light. You've had wood-fired pizza before, right? Where it's really like the crust is thin and light.
Crispy.
Not so much. It was kind of a good... I don't know. It was a good balance of crispy and chewy.
I don't guess I've ever had pizza like that.
But
Sounds like Greg's taking us for pizza Saturday night.
they had a lot of good beers on tap. I had
even
something
better.
like...
We could Uber that.
Yeah.
We had something like El Gato,
And since you're putting
6
on,
row.
since you're putting on the bachelor party in March, then he has to drive us since we're driving him.
Yeah.
He has to buy.
That's true. I remember that being
We're
part of the
bu- we're-
contract.
Oh, that's part of the contract?
He's not paying for anything at bachelor party.
Right.
So he has to buy us for
The bachelorette party.
Right.
I didn't know
Entertainment during the bachelorette
Right.
party for Greg.
What I thought was funny, and you weren't part of this conversation, is I reached out to him and I said, hey, what are you doing on Saturday night? And he's like, I don't know yet. And I'm like, really? And I said, well, if you don't have any plans, we can hang out or something. And he goes,
Maybe smaller.
or no, I guess I said to him, hey, it's the bachelorette party. I didn't know if you had anything. He goes, oh, that's this weekend? No, I don't have any plans then.
Whatever. You guys both are the same way.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Sure.
Don't be throwing no shade.
Yeah. Throwing shade.
Don't be throwing no shade.
Yeah, but it's a good pizza place. You'd try it. We had like
We're going there Saturday night. Better
We
get
had
4
a,
o'clock
uh,
reservations. Is that okay? I'll call.
Oh, sure, late lunch.
we had a 3 o'clock.
I said 4 o'clock.
Oh,
Yeah, I said a late
I'm
lunch.
not crazy.
It's dinner time for him.
Yeah,
Late
hell yeah,
lunch.
it is.
that's a late dinner. I need to get
No,
I need to get some food in my belly. It's been a
prime
long
dinner
time.
time.
We got the buffalo chicken blue. Buffalo chicken blue.
Say it a 4th time. Man.
Buffalo chicken blue. And because they're smaller pizzas, they're like only 12-inch, so we had a couple, so we had some to take home. And we got this pulled pork one where it's all pulled pork with
Good.
some mango salsa stuff on it. It was really good. Guess he doesn't like the mango
No,
salsa,
I don't
but
like mango. But I tell you what,
I tell you what.
yeah, I must have had too much to drink because here it comes. That a good buffalo chicken pizza with blue cheese is outstanding. I'm in the mood. You've striked my fancy, Greg.
He's
Musha.
Striked
interested.
it.
He's interested.
Yep, Saturday night. Oh, or should we go? What's the pizza place in Sunset Hills?
You know, wait. You know where
been
we
there.
need to go? I know we're making
Sushi?
plans. No, that barbecue place, that craft barbecue over in Illinois.
Heath Clinic?
No, it's called like craft barbecue.
No,
Huh.
what the hell?
All right. Well, we'll figure that part.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're buying. Doesn't matter.
Beast craft
Oh,
barbecue.
Yeah. Somebody I know has been there.
Handcrafted.
Or we could go to Sugar Fire. It's hard to argue.
We've
against
been there
Sugar
1,000 times though.
Fire. It's good.
What's Clover and Kilt?
It's a new restaurant down at the lake.
We only talk about food on this show.
Apparently. So, I like food. I like scotch. And
Okay.
I like whiskey. This Clover and Kilt is a Irish-themed restaurant at the lake. It's at the outlet mall. And they've got an outstanding whiskey and scotch selection. And all their food is like traditional Irish type food, like corned beef and cabbage, fish and chips,
Bangers and mash.
bangers, and 3 different types of bangers and mash. Something else. Oh, chicken pot pie. So I had the fish and chips, very good. House-made tartar sauce that was out of this world. My dad had corned beef and cabbage, and that's kind of hard to do right. I mean, you can easily screw up corned beef and cabbage, and it comes out really tough and hard, and just not appealing. It was fantastic, really, really good.
The fish and chips picture you posted looked good, except for the peas. I would have just thrown those out.
That's a Scottish thing, and they weren't bad. I'm not a pea fan, but I had 2 bites just to do it.
Just on. Never mind.
In the outlet
That's
mall, huh?
disgusting. Well, it's on the property. It's a freestanding building
Okay.
on the property. It's actually a rather large building. All the wait staff is wearing kilts, men and women. The women are wearing knee-high socks with their kilts. I made me want to buy a kilt. I want one of those utility kilts. I think that'd be freaking awesome.
I was wondering
Going
what
commando?
you're wearing today.
Yeah,
Going commando underneath it?
I would. Might hang kind of low, but I would.
Don't catch you on a windy day.
I missed the tilted kilt. Remember that?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good place. You know, say what you will, they had pretty good food.
Yeah, it was.
I only ate
didn't
there
have.
once, I think.
I didn't have any complaints with that place. I mean, it was good.
There is still one in St. Charles, isn't there?
Really?
That's a little
Yeah.
too far for Saturday.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go to a different state.
Mike,
It's just across the bridge. It's not like it's 2 hours
across
away.
the river.
Yeah, it's not far.
All right.
You don't like sushi though, do you?
Greg's driving.
Oh hell yeah.
Sushi at the.
No. I'm just saying.
Where we
You like
I've
sushi?
never had sushi in my life.
Oh, we need to eat some sushi.
Should we break his sushi virginity?
Yes, let's do that.
Wow.
I haven't
We
had
got all
sushi.
kinds of plans for Saturday night.
I haven't had sushi in a while. I'm in the mood for sushi.
Oh, you were in the mood for pizza 5 seconds ago.
Buffalo
Buffalo
Blue,
chicken, that sounds
man,
good,
that's good. But sushi and
Sushi.
we can do them all.
Sushi does sound really good.
We'll make it a big food day.
Yeah, we'll do them all.
Well, if we start about noon, we
Oh
have
my
lunch, and then we have dinner at 4.
What are we doing between lunch and dinner?
We travel to the other location.
Dinner. Yeah.
What's Mike saying?
He says hang over to Tanglefoot and hang out in the parking lot.
No, Tanglefoot's closed, Mike. They closed.
That's why he said hang out in the parking lot.
Good joke, Mike.
I wonder why it's.
Hey, Greg, where can you find us?
Oh, I don't know. What is? It's we can you if you look on. Day.
Put him on the spot.
The iTunes, the
Yeah, that,
Google
like,
Play, and the
totally-
Stitcher.
That totally knocked him off the kilt there, man.
Knock me off the kilt.
I don't know.
Kilter.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
We're stuck in beta. You can search for it on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Also, if you're watching us here, this is called YouTube, and our channel is Beer 30 TV. You can also go to beer30.tv for more information.
So you'll have this episode uploaded tonight?
Oh, probably not.
You have the new Wi-Fi.
Yes. But I got to get the other episode up before this one.
Well, you better hurry.
I know.
Especially if we recorded a drunk cast Saturday night.
Oh.
Well, one of you can do some editing
No, you
and
told
posting
me.
if you want.
I download it and do this.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
I said go ahead and do it.
Episode 30.
Take care of things. 30. So, hey, you guys, 30 was a good year for you?
30?
When you turned 30?
Episode. Year 40 is better.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So
Yeah?
far. Yep.
Well, I guess I can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be married by then.
Yeah, I'll be married by then.
It's going to be the best year of your life,
Yeah.
Greg. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Right. Isn't that right?
Yes. Molly get to you? You're going to have a good time, right?
You better smile like you're liking it.
Enjoy yourself.
But not too much.
2017 is our year. Our year. So that's been our show.
How many
As a-
days are we down to?
12?
Is it less than 30?
12.
It's less than 30, right?
No,
Yeah, today's the 22nd.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's
Wow,
like,
it's less than 30.
Yeah, 24.
2?
I'll give you the actual
right?
number
Oh, yeah.
here.
Mushong.com.
Yeah, mushong.com for all your. Hey,
Man, that's slow.
anyone out there wants to do a wedding gift? 23 days, 12 hours, 4 minutes, and
23
37 seconds.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's like just a hair over 3 weeks.
Yeah. And he probably, yeah. You haven't started your
Yeah, you haven't gotten your tux yet,
Yeah.
or suit, or whatever.
Probably haven't started your best man speech either.
No.
Oh,
I'm winging it.
Just download it off the
winging it.
I imagine that if I plan something, that Fun Bus is going to like totally screw me up. So yeah, Greg.
We can find it online to download it. It's fine.
My best man.
I want original speeches only.
There's fill in the blank ones.
No, none of this. None of the, I'll go, boo, I've read this on the internet.
Dear Doug. I mean Greg.
Yeah. Boo, I've already heard this one.
All right. Well,
You
when
have-
can.
I'll give you a joke you have to use.
All right. When you can present. I want to see your best man speech at my first wedding, and
I was a little nervous there, wasn't I?
yeah.
Is there a video record of
I don't
this?
know. Somebody.
I don't
probably
think
got it
there
out
is.
somewhere.
Thank God.
But he was like holding on to the
funny
table.
thing
Really?
Yeah. So, at his, yeah.
You better
That
make
was
this quick.
It was.
We got 4 minutes.
Oh man, we were.
It was a long time ago.
I was literally like, I mean, I was so nervous. I don't even know why, because I knew pretty much everyone that was there. They were all your friends and some other chicks' friends.
That was like 16, 17 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess I got a lot of it from the internet too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't recall a word you said, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that
I tried to be funny.
So that's why I'm not really.
People were laughing.
Although nowadays,
you know what? You could walk in that room and say to Greg and Molly,
Yeah,
and
I
everybody's
know.
gonna clap and cheer, and
I know.
you look like a genius.
I've been to a few weddings.
I'll say, do it over. Boring.
I've been to a few weddings recently where
hell
the
was
best, like the best man's like, yeah, good job, get her done, woo, and then the follow up is the bridesmaid going,
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
pretty
what
mean.
I want to see. You going, woo! We're Greg Molly.
That's what I want. I want quick and out of there so we
That's
can.
what I wanna
so
do.
we can eat.
No. So we plan on. We talked about this. Where
You're gonna have me a snack.
so we can eat, and
I'm gonna have a snack. Yeah.
no, we.
There's no reason to stay right after you eat. There's pictures.
No.
Our part's done.
I want to see you dancing, dude.
No, I don't dance.
Yeah, you are. You're getting on that
It's
floor.
not like we go to the hotel room with them or anything. You know, like
That could be fun.
So anyway,
record that.
that would be really creepy. The two
Josh was pretty interested in that.
Well,
Hey, it'd be like a three camera sitcom.
Yeah.
We just need to find one more person.
Yeah, but I'd have to edit the damn thing because you guys wouldn't.
Well, it's your parts, so
yeah.
Here you go, Greg. Here's the tape. You'll go edit it.
quit their own shade.
Well, you want to see yourself in the best
Right.
light, right?
What did they do? What are they shooting?
Who shoots from this angle?
Who
Yeah.
would have? You can't see the face.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah,
there he is. There he is.
Yeah.
Oh man,
All right.
that 8% beer did wonders for this show.
Hey, you want a little more? I opened another one.
Yeah, you did.
Funny.
Go for it.
I think Saturday's drunk cast will be
Oh
awesome.
man. Ugh.
So we're getting some.
We got big plans.
Yeah, we got big plans. Hey, email us too at stuckinbeta podcast@gmail.com. Give us some feedback. We've been getting lots of feedback. How
Yeah.
much feedback?
Oh,
You want to read some of
so
it?
much. Hey guys, love the podcast. Keep up the good work.
Who is that from?
That was from.
Jaden? Is that Jaden?
You snorted.
Did they leave their last name?
Where are they from?
Wyoming.
Wyoming. They just left the state.
They didn't put a town.
I know every time I say I'm from Missouri, I never say the state or the city. We should have started this a little later.
I'm telling you that 8% beer did wonders for the show.
We ought to just start with the beer. That's the new format.
Okay. New
all right.
format.
Format change. Episode 31.
We chug a beer before the show starts and we go from there.
We chug a beer. All right, time to start this show.
What were you saying? What did you mean?
Well, I didn't mean chug it, but
You gotta finish it so it
oh man.
can work.
okay.
Or we do a couple shots of your